Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this POWEROWL 8-pack of AA nickel metal hydride rechargeable batteries with an 8 battery charger. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So let's get this open. So here we have a little user manual, has some tips in here. You can pause and read through that. Here we have the batteries. So this comes with 8 AA batteries. They're nickel metal hydride batteries. So these would be replacement for AA like alkaline batteries in most things. Occasionally I'll find some kind of a device that says only use alkaline batteries, but that's pretty rare. Most devices that can use AA alkaline batteries can use the AA nickel metal hydride batteries. And here's the charger. So this is powered with USB, and we have instruction manuals here. I think they're actually just two. I think these are the same thing. So let's take a look at this. So it looks like all the instructions are on this one page here. Before I get into that, I want to kind of point out one of the nice features of this charger is that it charges batteries individually. There are quite a few chargers that charge batteries in pairs, so you have to put 2 in at a time. But then when you go to use the batteries, you might use 3 at a time. There's a lot of things that take 3 batteries. This actually charges each cell individually, so you don't have to keep them in even pairs. So this uses intelligent charging. Charges with USB. It can charge 1 to 8 AA or AAA batteries at the same time, or you can mix and match them. So there are 2 different current levels. We'll get to that in a second. So input voltage is 5 volts. Input current is 2 amps. That would be max. Now here it talks about the charging current. So ports 1 through 4 is 500 milliamps. Ports 5 through 8 is 250 milliamps. So you can do faster charging in the first 4 ports and slower charging in the last 4. So it has some protections built in for reverse connection. It looks like it will not charge alkaline batteries. It looks like it shuts off as a trickle charging function and short circuit protection function. So it has a display. The LED will be red when it's charging. It will turn green when it's fully charged. If any of the protections are enabled, the red light will flash. So this does need a USB charger to plug into. So I have this charger here. This is a little bit fancier one, but you could use a phone charger or a wall outlet that has a charger that supports 2 amp charging. So that's a really neat thing about this, is since it uses USB to charge, which we'll plug in here, that gives you lots of options to charge your AA batteries. So you could plug this into a portable power station. You could charge these in a car, a wall outlet, or anywhere else you can get USB power, a solar panel. With a traditional charger, you have a transformer that you have to plug into a 120 volt outlet. So if you want to charge them in a car, it makes it very difficult. This is an efficient way of doing it. So let me get these batteries out of here. So to install them in the charger, I'll press down here and clip them in place. This also supports AAA batteries. Those will go in like so. Now this is an alkaline battery. I'm just using that for demonstration. This is not for charging alkaline batteries. But you can see how it fits in there for its size. Okay, so I have all the batteries installed in there. Plug it into power. So you can see that's lighting up here. They all turned red. And we're currently charging at 1.06 amps. So that can vary, and that is flashing on or off. That's acting a little weird, but it does seem to be charging. This is a charger that has a built-in meter, and it acts a little odd sometimes with different things I plug into it. But this does look like it's working. These are all lit up red. It might be a little hard to see. They're kind of flickering on camera, but they're easy to see in person. So the rate at this will charge is dependent upon the state of charge of the batteries and other factors. So I'm guessing these already do have some charge in it, but we'll put these in here and let these turn green. So I'm going to let these charge up, then I'll come back and then we'll test out these batteries. Okay, so these are finished charging. I can unplug them now. And these all lit up green. They were kind of flickering in the video, but in person they're a solid light. So let's try these out in some things. So here I have an old Game Boy Advance. This takes 2 AA batteries. So there it is booting up and working. These older game systems can really eat through batteries, so it's nice using rechargeable batteries with them. Next I have this laser level. It also takes 2 AA's. So here we can see the lasers on. So if you're working on a project with a tool like this that requires AA batteries, if you don't have those batteries, it can delay your project. So in this instance, I would have a set I'd use in the tool, then I'd have some ready to go on the charger so I can swap them out if they die. Next I have these LED lights. So this is an LED light strand inside of these plastic light bulbs, and they have a leaf in them. It's kind of a fall decor. And this takes 3 AA batteries. So with a charger like this, we individually charge the cells so we don't have to run our batteries in pairs. This case is a little tight. So now we have the lights on. So we have one battery left here. So that will work perfect in something like a mouse. So this has one battery in it, like so, and that will power on. So that's the POWEROWL 8-pack of nickel metal hydride rechargeable batteries with smart charger. So I have some examples of things you can power with these batteries. Now I have them all in use right now in these devices, but typically I would keep some out so I can swap them in and out of my devices. So for instance, like the gaming system, I wouldn't play this every day, nor would I use the laser every day. So I could have these 4 batteries in the charger. I'll pull 2 of them out, put them in this, play with it. I'll put those back in the charger when done, take the other 2 out, maybe put them in this. So I have some at the ready. So when you're dealing with rechargeable batteries, I always like to have extra on hand, so I always have fresh batteries when needed. But as I said a couple different times, I really like that this has individual cell charging, so you can do things like use 3 batteries and charge them up, or a single battery. But some chargers, if you're using a single battery in a mouse, you'd have to run one down, put another one in, run it down, and then charge those at the same time, maybe weeks or months later. This is much more convenient. And a really cool feature of this, I think, is that it runs off USB. So you can easily plug this into a car or a portable power bank, power station, even some solar panels to charge up these batteries. That makes it very versatile. It also makes it very compact. This comes with a micro USB cable. You could even get a really, really short micro USB cable if you're traveling with this, although this cable is not very long. But that would make this a very compact setup for carrying and charging your AA batteries. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.